All right, people. So I'm here to talk about tonight's Raw. I don't know. I might do a Raw preview in a couple hours right before the show. I haven't decided yet. It depends when I get home from school here. But yeah, we got Raw tonight, and I was originally going to name this video "Will Raw Be Good?" But obviously everybody knows the answer to that question. I mean, it's a rhetorical question, so I decided to put "fuck no" at the end of the video here. But I mean, it's not going to be good. I mean, they have Goldberg coming back for one fucking week before his match. I mean, how dumb is that? Just 1 week, so we get one promo between Owens and Goldberg, or one brawl, or whatever the fuck they're going to do there. So I mean, it's somebody said, "Will SmackDown be good tomorrow?" Fuck yes, because SmackDown is better than Raw. I don't know. Once again, I don't watch SmackDown. And I mean, it's run by the same company. The same fucking people who write Raw probably write SmackDown. So I can't imagine it's any better. That much better than Raw. I really don't envision that. I mean, the only thing I could think of is SmackDown's only 2 hours of shit. Raw's only 3 hours. Raw is 3 hours of shit. So I mean, there's really nothing that's really too exciting in this company right now. They got Bayley as your Divas champion. They'll try to hype that up. Oh, the underdog Bayley won the championship. First off, they should have waited longer to give her the belt. It really works if you make them struggle to get it. Like what they did with Daniel Bryan was really good. It like climaxed at WrestleMania and shit like that. They could have done it better, with Bryan though, because they had Randy Orton as the champion and Triple H cutting 20-minute promos on Raw every week. But the payoff was good. Like always, they fucked up there, but I mean, the ending was good. But with Bayley, it's like she won it in her second title match. I mean, there was no struggle there, and her gimmick's terrible, by the way. A fucking hugger, I mean, holy shit. I mean, can we get tough here? I mean, I've said this before, but I mean, it's worth repeating that she's such a pussy. I mean, she goes out there every week, and you think you're watching like Teletubbies or something during her entrance. I mean, what did we turn on the wrong channel here? No, it's actually the USA Network. It's Bayley, coming out to some kids music and shit like that, and you get the blow up things, which you would probably in her entrance, which I reference, which I call the 20-foot penises. But I mean, you'd probably see those things, at a fucking 8-year-old's birthday party. I mean, it's pathetic. So, and I mean, that's her gimmick. She goes around giving people hugs. That's the gimmick of your champion. I can understand maybe something like that for a jobber who does jobs, but for your champion, no fucking way. You still got Roman Reigns lingering around the main event. Now, he's not in the actual main event, which is good. I mean, they don't get it. They don't get it with that guy. They take him out of the main event because everybody hates him. And then they put him back in the main event again, and now they take him out of it again. They put him with Braun Strowman. If he goes over Braun Strowman, I've actually enjoyed the way they've been built. That's one of the things that they've done with Braun Strowman that I'm actually enjoying. It's not perfect, but I mean, he looks like a beast. He's decently athletic for his size. He looks like a monster. He has a great, build. He's not Brock Lesnar athletic, but with Brock Lesnar, it's great because you get the combination of strength and athletic ability. Braun Strowman's way more taller than Brock, so he's not as athletic. But I mean, I'm still enjoying. One of the few decent things about this company is him. And now they put him with Roman Reigns. Why the fuck? Roman Reigns is the cancer that's got to infect everything that's decent in this company. Every fucking thing. I mean, he never goes over. He never gets beaten cleanly. He's Cena 2.0. I mean, he's just like Cena. He's probably going to fight the Undertaker at Mania. That's what I assume from what they did at the Rumble. But we'll see what happens with that if Undertaker's even there. I mean, who the fuck knows? But so we get Reigns versus Strowman, I mean, so you get no fucking build because Roman Reigns can't cut a promo, and they don't give the mic to Strowman for that long. So if Reigns goes over Strowman, that would be so fucking dumb. I think it's going to be a fuck finish. Somebody says Jeff and Matt Hardy are expected to come back. I mean, once again, that's my point. They can't create any new stars, so they're bringing back people of old. I mean, how old are those two guys now? I mean, they've been in the business now for what, 20 years? I mean, it's all right to have them, come back or whatever the fuck. But when they build the show around guys who are old and part timers, Goldberg, Triple H, Undertaker, I mean, I could go on and on. Brock Lesnar, Sting. It's shown that it doesn't work. It doesn't work because those guys aren't there all the time. And they should be putting way more energy into guys like Kevin Owens. Unfortunately, Seth Rollins has gotten hurt. He's been plagued by injuries. So, I mean, but they should be putting more time, like Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. I mean, I could go on and on and on about the guys that they should be putting more energy into. But they're too focused on, guys whose lives are already half over, whose prime occurred, 10, 15 years ago. Which, like I said, it's okay for a little bit of that. But I mean, when you have like fucking half your WrestleMania or 75% of your WrestleMania built around shit like that, I mean, it doesn't work. We should be planning for the future, not focused on the long term. So, like I said, Raw will be shit tonight. I'm trying to think of the other shit they got going. Cruiserweight Division is just getting worse and worse by the week. The match, they're giving them less and less time by the week. I mean that is just a disaster. I mean, they took something where I'm a big fan of Cruiserweight wrestling. They took something where it's, great high action, fast paced action, and they turned it into garbage. I mean, first off, we all know WWE has a style of wrestling that they want the wrestlers to follow. That's, so they won't let the wrestlers do certain moves, or, they'll really limit it and shit like that. So what I see in the Cruiserweight division is kind of a mixture of like true Cruiserweight wrestling versus WWE wrestling. It's kind of half and half. I mean, it's a watered down version. And on top of that, they don't give them any promo time, so there's no build to any of the matches, really. And secondly, the matches are getting shorter and shorter every week. I mean, they used to be like 5 or 6 minutes. Now it seems like they're like 3 or 4 minutes. I mean, it's just terrible. Poorly run. And you figure that on a show that's fucking 3 hours long, which is way too fucking long for me. I'll probably fall asleep tonight because I only got 4 hours of sleep last night watching the show. But you figure on a 3-hour show, they could give the Cruiserweight division more than 3 minutes per match, and they could actually build up promos. But no, they don't. Tag team division is terrible. I mean, every tag team's basically the same. I mean, every tag team. What show did I watch last night? I didn't watch any show last night. Did I even say I watched a show? What did I even do last night? I didn't watch anything last night. I don't even think there was a wrestling show on last night. Was there? I don't know, but I did not watch anything wrestling related last night. But yeah, the tag team division is so stale, so monotonous, so cookie cutter. Like everything's the same. You're driving down the street and the term cookie cutter houses. Every house is the same. I mean, it's really the same thing with the tag division. There's nobody that comes out that the New Day is stale as fuck. Cesaro and Sheamus are pretty boring now. Gallows and Anderson, boring. I mean, you could go down the list. Enzo and Cass are getting fucking, the crowd's starting to turn on them. They're getting boring. When Sheamus kicked Enzo, bro kicked Enzo, which was a great moment on Raw last week. Again, those are few and far between great moments on the show. But when he kicked Enzo's head in last week, you heard a little bit of a cheer. It wasn't a loud cheer, but nonetheless, it was a slight cheer of thank you, Sheamus. Now, fucking when they debuted like 6 months ago, that cheer would have never have happened. But you could tell the crowd is getting tired Enzo and Cass, and I am too. I mean, they're so fucking, certified G, a cup of haters. I mean, I'm so sick of those two. I mean, they're just they're recycling the same shit over and over. It's like, you gotta change, you gotta do new shit. You know, people get tired of the same shit real fast. It's not going to go over. You can't just keep doing the same shit and expect people to, keep, eating it up. I love a nice sirloin, but if I have it every day for dinner, I'm going to get tired of it. So, I mean, they got to change. They got to do something. Just like the New Day has to change and do something. They have to turn heel, or they have to break up. I mean, I'm so sick of the New Day coming out there. And now they're talking about some ice cream shit now. I mean, so that's their new thing, ice cream. Oh, we've switched from cereal to ice cream. That's pretty much the same fucking thing. I mean, and then last week they're talking about these they're fighting over fucking ice cream plans that contain ingredients like with the likes of unicorn hair and booty juice. I mean, what the fuck am I watching? Oh my god, that was just horrible. I mean, they have turned wrestling, which is, supposed to be a serious thing with comedy, yes, but that segment really just turned wrestling into a joke right there. I mean, that was a disgrace. That whole fucking segment with Lana, like, I mean, that was one of the worst that I've seen in a while. I mean, just terrible. I mean, you're watching and you're thinking, this stuff isn't even made for fucking 9-year-olds, because even a 9-year-old would be like, what the fuck is this? Wasn't funny, wasn't entertaining, and it didn't make any fucking sense at all. Alright, so I'll end this video here before I get too worked up, but, or go on forever, because I will. Because there's just so much to rant about. I mean, they give us so much shit on a weekly basis with 3 hours of Raw. I mean, you could really go on forever, but I don't want to, bore people like WWE does. So I don't want to go on forever like Raw does. So, like I said, I might do a Raw preview later tonight. I don't know. Maybe right before the show if I get home on time or have the energy. But yeah, enjoy Raw, people. Enjoy 3 hours of shit. Drink a lot of caffeine. Where am I? I'm at school right now. I just got done with my last class. So, and I don't like to go home at, what is it right now? Like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I will wait a little bit to go home so I can miss the rush hour traffic here. But then I will be home, and it takes me about 40 minutes to get home. So it depends what I feel. It depends. I'll probably, that's the thing. I get home from school at 30 minutes before the show. And then you gotta sit down for 3 hours and watch Raw when I'm out of energy. I got up around 10:30 today, went to school. I've been at school all day. The last thing I want to do is watch 3 hours of garbage television. I mean, all my energy is already gone. I mean, it took me. I mean, it took all the energy I had left to walk to my car and do this video here, because I'm tired. I'm hungry. I haven't ate anything, so this company drives me up a wall. But there you go, people. I'll probably upload this to YouTube. So if you want to watch it on YouTube, or you can re-watch it on here too. But I'll probably upload this to YouTube fairly shortly. Actually, I just gotta walk to some building and get some Wi-Fi. But there you go, people. There's my thoughts on the state of this company and the upcoming Raw tonight, which will be shit. So there you go, people.